coming from right over there. So I'll have to stop streaming. So we got time to start up another fort, I think. New fort again for the third time today. No, not second time today. What happened? A bunch of zombies climbed the walls and we died. It's pretty simple. Why on earth would you do a thing like that? When you could just stand. Guess where we're going now, Hobo Cap? So we were debating between two locations in the last one. We're gonna go to the other location. Which was, like, right over here, I think? Actually, I think it was, like, right there. Hold on. Just let me do this. I'm sorry, what, Hobo? Okay. I mean, not yet. Maybe next week. Not like you'll need to go with me, though. There's one a block away from your Airbnb. Well, a few blocks away. Okay, where was that exact spot? I think that the spot was down here. So this is going to be a much faster start, because we kind of did a lot of world exploration for the last one. Alright, so vengeance against the zombies, me think. What do you think about that, chat? Okay, so those both have the aquifer. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go down to here. This will give us two biomes. It'll give us deep soil and a flagstone layer. And then the areas with trees that are temperate conifer forests have shallow metal and deep metals. We will be the same... What? Which one were we? Shield of Miles. Which one was it? Yeah, I want to say it was the Shield of Miles. Yeah, it definitely was. So we were part of the Shield of Miles, and it was this spot. So this will be a pretty easy spot to set up, I think. So as long as we... Actually, no, it wasn't that spot. The spot we were looking at was way steeper. Hold on. Ah, that's it. Let's try this. That's not... Come on. Let's just delete that. So I don't hit the wrong key. I'm standing now, so my hotkey memorization is not as good. I'm gonna keep hitting N instead of M. So that's an aquifer. That's no aquifer. How steep is this? Still not that steep, jeez. Come on, give me some ludicrously steep stuff. That's what I want. I want high cliffs. I like being in multi-biomes. And I want to be in a biome without an aquifer. I like how I'm just like, this is going to be a really quick setup. And then it's just taking me forever. Oh, maybe this was it. Was this it? Yeah, this was it. We found it. Okay. There we go. So it's this lower area that we gotta be in. Because I want to have metal. As long as there's metal around, I don't care. Sorry, what? I'm very confused by this. That doesn't make sense. Because it says that there's no aquifer there on this, but I go over here and it's like, yeah, now there's an aquifer there. That doesn't make sense. That's a really weird embark. Maybe that's why I backed out of it initially. I don't know. It was a couple hours ago now, so I'm kind of forgetting, but... How steep is this stuff? Okay, that would be really interesting. Or you know what we could do? I could just go to an area that I wasn't even looking at before. Take a look at this. Oh, that's interesting. It's freezing. It's woodlands. It's cold. It's calm surroundings. Shallow metal and deep metal on a road. That could be fun. Although tower's still neighbor. How far away do I need to go before tower stops being neighbor? Okay, so basically I need to go down here if I don't want tower to be neighbor. I'd rather not have the tower as the neighbor, because that was kind of the problem with last time. Although, if we go down here... Let's try this, actually. So we're going to be sitting on the... We're going to be neighbors of the humans again. A lot of people want an underground fort, yeah? Is there any metal around here? Oh god, there's no metal. Darn. Or underwater fort. I need metal. Any metal? Heavy metal? Light metal? Not picky. Okay, so let's look at this. We have 3 biomes. Biome 1, clay. Very deep soil. Flagstone layer. Biome 2, shallow metal, deep metals, underneath an aquifer. And biome number 3 is literally just a freaking lake. I think we're going to do this. Assuming we don't have towers neighbor. Yeah, we don't have towers neighbor. Okay. Right on the front door of some humans again, which is fine. And we get a nice lake. Yeah, I don't want this. I like, you know, that's just tempting fate, right? Correct, Smash? If we just sit like right in the zombies' wake twice. Although, maybe if we go up here, we'll get a waterfall. Man, I'm kind of tempted to just make the location bigger, but I don't want my frame rate to just die. What are the two options we have here? Oopsies, crap. I hit the wrong button. Note to self, standing up screws up your hotkeys completely. Okay, so that doesn't give us any medals. But if we go one down, then we get medals. Are we not at war with goblins? No, we're... Is that not what the dash 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 means? What does the bunch of hyphens mean if not at war? Is there anywhere up here that happens to have metal? No. I prefer this lake. It's got a nicer layout. Maybe there's just something up here. Normal siege rules apply. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go for more lake. All right, so we've got this kind of... There's gonna be a lot of water in this. We've got this very deep soil. Then there's the lake. And then there's the rocky woodlands. The dune of dells, the green steppes, and the water of disappearing. You stand on it for long enough and you disappear. Not very long. Yeah, I've seen it say war before, but I kind of thought that they were just like same things, maybe like tensions or something. But pretty much same outcome. They will kill you. All right, that's our embark. You've embarked on an area with salt water. Really? That's ocean? Eh, that's fine. That's fine. Now I just need to remember which area doesn't have an aquifer. Okay. Well. Shall we begin? That's the hard part, is remembering. Okay, where was the aquifer not? I need names. If you died in the previous fort, I'm not going to name you. Just an FYI. Or if you were still alive. Because you might show up. And we'll give you a name tomorrow. So the dead can be properly respected. Although you may show up as a zombie. That would be exciting. Man, I really hope somebody shows up as a zombie. That would be funny. I've never seen that happen before. All right, well, you're just going to be a miner. But... U-R-U, Z-R-U-N-E. Here's the best part. King said that he wanted to come back and taunt me again. And King was one of the few still alive. So if King shows up as a zombie, I swear to Christ. She is 62 years old, born on the 21st of Moonstone in the year 189. She's slow to heal and quick to tire. She personally prefers a noisy, bustling life to boring days without activity, and has a negative view of those who exercise power over others, and she dreams of creating a masterwork someday. She accepts favors without developing a sense of obligation. It's not open war. Good to know. So if it's open war, will they invade you before 80 then? Like, what's the difference between them being angry and then just open war? To be honest, I've never looked into it. She accepts favors without developing a sense of obligation, preferring to act as the current situation demands. She is not careful with resources when working on projects, and she often spends unnecessary effort. She is trusting, and she is quite ambitious. Good to know. Kibbs, I think you died. Let's just grab somebody from chat here. Customize name. Bangaz. There you go. Let's see what you got. Phew. 72 years old, born on the 6th of Limestone in the year 179. Her very long hair is arranged in double braids, and her nose bridge is incredibly convex. She personally values artwork and believes it is important to conceal emotions. and refrain from complaining and values tranquility and a peaceful day. Dreams of raising a family. You value artwork, eh? She likes nickel, silver, brown zircon, hamster leather, gems, large gems, goblets, cats for their aloofness, and the sight of the fortuitous embrace. When possible, she prefers to consume giant puffin and wheat beer. I like wheat beer. Well, you know what? We'll make you a woodcutter. A woodcutter. And maybe a... Yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll give you a couple points in woodcutting. You never noticed the word thing? Fair enough. Yeah, sure, Star and Snow. You had a dwarf in the previous world, so absolutely you can have a dwarf. Star and Snow. He is 56 years old, born on the 8th of Felsite in the year 195. His ears are fused-lobed. His slightly sunken amethyst eyes are very round. His low voice has a medium-length sideburn. He has a low voice, he has medium-length sideburns, and they're neatly combed. His very long mustache is neatly combed. His very long beard is arranged in double braids, and his very short hair is neatly combed. He is mighty, incredibly tough, very slow to tire, very agile, and rarely sick. Ayo, Naso, what's up? So you accept the cats, fair enough. You don't even like them for their aloofness? Are you sure about that? I love them for their aloofness. Alright. He personally sees sacrifice as wasteful and foolish and considers craft worship to be relatively worthless. Sees war as a useful means to an end and doesn't really see the point of working hard. Doesn't see cooperation as value and dreams of creating a great work of art. You know, I'll be honest with you. Star and Snow... This sounds like a metal crafter to me. Like a metalsmith. I don't know what do you guys think about Star and Snow? And that or just like a military commander? Or like a sheriff even. But how's things, El Naso? So here's the question, what do we give you? I kind of want to give you Weaponsmith and Armorsmith. I don't know how useful that'll be early, though. So we'll give you... basically, metalsmithing. Let's see what you are. 52 years old, born on the 9th of Slate in the year 200. What's the rush? I agree. She personally respects the development of a skill and finds eloquence and artful speech off-putting. Dreams of raising a family. Also, heads up, investments are open, chat room, if anybody cares. Not being at war with an already hostile civilization such as goblins does not mean you won't get sieges from them. You will always get goblin sieges as long as they are not extinct, but being at war with goblins does mean that sieges will begin sooner and will get bigger. Okay, fair enough. I mean, they are naturally hostile, right? Yeah, the more you know. I mean, the other day from watching Cupo's stream, I learned that I learned that you can dupe steel in Dwarf Fortress, which is interesting. Because fascinating, I guess. So I need another name. Let's see. Who has not had a name? Umbitual hasn't had a name in a bit. There you go. Question is, what weapon? What do I give you? What do I not have yet? I don't have a farmer. So I think we'll do that. Let's do grower. 1 point in thresher. View. Personally values eloquence and art, finds artful speech off-putting. Let's pull another name from chat. El Neso. There you go. What are you? Who are you? 58 years old, born on the 1st of Timber in the year 193. You're a 90s kid. Personally finds artful speech off-putting. Values tradition. and he dreams of mastering a skill. He's incredibly quick to heal and slow to tire. He has a great feel for social relationships and a very good focus, very good intuition, and a very good intellect. But he has an iffy sense for music. He is utterly fearless when confronted with danger. Wow, you sound like a military dwarf. Okay. So we're going to immediately start a squad and make El Nesa the boss of it. When confronted with danger, to the point of lacking common sense. So you'd be the first one to jump the wall to fight the zombies, is what I'm saying. He is dour as a rule, and he's conflicted by this, as he values parties and merrymaking in the abstract. You have one page open, fair enough. I hate the wiki. Wiki, don't get me wrong, super useful. Also, I want to go out of my way to not use it because I like learning things myself. It makes me feel like a genius. And because I have a high self-esteem and need to feel important all the time, I'd rather feel like a genius than do things right. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, El Neso, you need to become, like, immediately is just going to become the captain of the guard. And just left inactive. Immediately. It's like you and Star and Snow are just going to immediately be put in the military. Does any, like, do you understand what I'm saying, though? Chat is better than the wiki because instead of looking up something on the wiki, I yell at chat room and chat room looks it up on the wiki. Yeah, I have this unfair advantage when learning video games. I admit that. It's a very unfair advantage. All right, so this is our next dwarf. She finds blind honesty foolish and is somewhat put off by trade and commerce and does not really value skills related to fighting. She's 71 years old, born on the 5th of Felsite in the year 180. She's a friendly individual and she doesn't mind wearing something special now and again. She is moved by art and natural beauty, and she is troubled by this since she dislikes the natural world. You sound like our manager broker dwarf. That's what you seem like. So I'm gonna make you a appraiser / doctor. And you. Also, I need a name for this dwarf. So if anybody wants a name, who hasn't had one today, shout at me. I've got 2 dwarves that are open to be named. And then this dwarf down here, the last one. What do I not have yet? Brewer. You can be our brewer / cook. There you go. Done. You take one? Absolutely. It'd be an honor to have you in one of my forts. There you go. And I'm just gonna yoink a name out of here for the last one. Who would probably want one? Hope it wasn't in the last fort, so. Hobo can be the last one. And there we go. Now I'm just like second guessing, wondering if I spelled everything right. I hope I did. So let's just look at our fort name. Gorge Sandal? I'm gonna randomly generate that a couple times. Chasmern? Chasmern. Towerquill? That's a pretty good one. Towerquill. I think we're gonna go with Towerquill. I like that. Second new fort of the day. So hopefully we have better luck. And her name was Frank from accounting. Frank from accounting, eh? Did I go with that? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then let's just check out our group name. The Rope of Bearing? Nah. The Basic Rocks? That's like the equivalent of calling a bunch of dwarves basic bitches. The Basic Rocks. What do? Just make rocks? I kind of just want to call it the Basic. Basic Jurist. Yeah, we're gonna roll with Basic Rocks. That's too funny. And then last thing. All right, well, I'm not gonna take all of this orange wood stuff. I'm gonna take some livestock. Let's actually bring cats this time. You know, let's bring 2 sheep, I think. Because I never do sheep, and having sheep would be cool. And then let's do, you know, let's stick with turkeys. I like having turkeys. Turkeys are cool. Wherever the turkeys went. Turkey. Here you are. Turkey and turkey. Let's take 2 hens though. Let's go back over here. Let's bring an extra pick in case we drop one in the river. Assuming there is a river. Actually, I don't even know if there... I know there's the lake, but I don't know if there's a river here. We're just going to bring extra beer, because that gives me time. Sure, we'll bring some extra sweetbread. Pack an extra lunch, dwarves. We're going to be out here for a while. A couple extra plump almond spawn and some seeds. Yeah, evidently you need the cats. The cats are actually just yours. You brought your 2 pet cats with the intent to make them into more pet cats. Because they have a tendency of doing that. Let's bring some extra thread. Some extra, or I was going to say an extra bag, but... an extra cloth. And we'll just say put the rest into... plump helmet spawn. There we go. Let's go. Strike the earth. You know what to do, chat. Nice, I think you do. Just gonna blink, I'm sorry. Really sucks that it does that. When I hit anything on my numpad, it like breaks OBS a little bit. So when I open OBS back up, it gets mad at me. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended, and your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Sodel Shar. It's the 2nd attempt in recent years, as the last one went mysteriously missing. Messages stopped coming back. We have no idea what happened. There is almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before the winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time for you to delve secure lodgings, ere the wolves get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins at this place. Embark, Towerquill. Strike the earth.